Where do I even fucking start? So, when you last saw what happened, a crazy demonic creature that looked like if Venom had a hate baby with demons came bursting out of the ground and started kicking our ass. We
Oh,
kicked
son
this
of a
ass in.
bitch.
Yeah, we kicked this ass in return, and we were doing pretty well until it decided to fuck us completely and send us into the goddamn whatever the hell this is, some sort of version of the astral, I think. We couldn't move around. We were falling. But so luckily, Silas was actually able to get us moderately able to move around. I mean, but some of us could only move like maybe a square a turn, which wasn't great for the people who rely on the mobility. Namely me, honestly. Being fast is kind of my whole thing. And Kendro, yes, Kendro too. But I don't remember Kendro that much, so that's on you, CC. You made me forget. Fair. And then that goddamn thing split into four. Although I think it like split its health points into four as well, or something. Because after they did that, it seemed we were able to deal with them a little bit easier.
God damn it, Raven.
I did not say that. I just said it made it a little bit easier, which I was thankful for.
Don't give
Not
the DM
everything.
bad ideas.
That's not giving the DM bad ideas. That's
Yes, it
appreciating the
is.
DM's decision. No, that's appreciating the DM's decision to do that for us. Thank you, DM. God, God damn it. But after we managed to finally defeat them, but unfortunately we were unable to get the key that was in that realm. Actually, wasn't even established that there was a key in that realm.
Yeah, we saw it.
Yeah, but unfortunately we were unable to. So Sailus dragged our asses to another dream realm. This one, I think, was it Percy's dream realm? I mean, or was it someone else's dream realm who just really likes libraries? Yeah, we gotta figure that out. But yeah, we got dragged into another dream realm, which is basically wall to wall library. And like, take the New York Public Library, multiply it by 1,000, and have it take influences from the Infinite IKEA. It was crazy. So we searched around there a little bit, only to find a absolutely decimated body of Percy. Luckily, apparently, Salus can bring back the dead or something because they did a thing, and Percy came right back. So yay for that. I mean, didn't they heal them at least enough that they could move around? I'm pretty sure they're walking around with busted ankles right now. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know how the hell he's moving around. How's he moving around?
Magic.
Magic chicanery, got it. But yeah, that's pretty much where we left off. I believe we were following Percy around, and can't recall if there was anything else that happened after we found the body and Salus brought them back.
Yeah, we're currently trying to get out of here because Percy said that the hunters were going to be on our tails.
That's why they were following Percy.
Yep.
And also based on what we saw happen to Percy, I don't think we want to meet these hunters. So yeah.
A lot of people almost died. I mean, Raven's keeping an eye out so that we don't get jumped. And I want to preference that as she's looking around, she is looking around, up and down, diagonal. Just if it is a direction that can be physically looked at, she's looking.
Does it exist? Yes. Okay. Observing.
They are looking in all dimensions.
Pretty much.
Seeing as how we're in crisis. No, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna call it crisis mode because we're on the run from creatures that did that to Percy. Yeah, Tyson. I'd rather not see them. But Tyson is still looking. Is also looking around. Same as Raven's character. Just go. Yes, Raven. I know. Leave me be. But yes, also looking around. Focus on that.
Brave purse. Is another way through? Your dream? Raven looks around. When were you here? Old
So
home? Raven will not. She won't push anymore.
Percy, do you want someone to take a look at your ankles? You're still walking around with open wounds.
Admittedly, probably not as much as you have, Percy, judging by the state of things.
And the fact that we found you dead.
Dwelling in on it right now is not going to help any of us and is going to make the situation worse. Looks at Ulrich. Note, our emotions are kind of amplified in this area. You're going to want to stay in a relatively calm state. Emotions
Understood.
that I emotions that go either direction tend to bring not good things.
Gotcha. Ice cold as a rock then.
I wouldn't say that. Just neutral.
Indeed. Although I must say, so far we've only really seen the effects of intense negative emotions. Perhaps happy emotions would yield positive effects.
We were warned against that because we don't know. Better safe than sorry.
Fair enough.
Mm, yeah.
Which means, Tyson, Just focus on whatever meditation. You're a monk.
I am typically in a state of calm.
Raven doesn't comment on that.
I mean, I don't think Tyson has had any like intense reactions to anything.
She still wouldn't consider above table. Still wouldn't consider it calm.
Grace under
No.
fire and all that, you know.
Yeah, put it this way. She's not begrudging you she's not begrudging anyone their emotions in this current situation.
And that's still just trying to recuperate and take everything else in, and just waiting for Percy's signal for go time.
Alaric is going to be watching Percy, specifically trying to figure out if his ankles uh would actually still be functional or if there's something else behind.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, did
What?
you?
What's wrong?
Did you forget to start the
Ding.
recording?
No, I have the recording. My mic wasn't getting picked up. So, we missed a little bit of that with me talking. My apologies. So, I'm here now. Hi. Dang it.
If it makes you feel any better, when you first started the recording, I did hear you. Because I didn't have the stream muted and you weren't echoing. I don't know when you cut off.
I don't know. Either way, we're back. So, we're continuing on. We're in a courtyard with a hedge maze right now. You heard everybody else. So, yes, Alaric, under normal circumstances, Percy should not be able to stand at all.
Mm.
As you can see, the
Alec-
back of his boots have been completely blown out, and the
Oof.
heel completely severed through.
Alaric is going to turn to Salus and ask, "What did you do to him?"
I uncovered part of the mind. He should be okay for a little while. She looks
And-
concerned at Percy, and she's not speaking loud enough for him to hear.
And after that?
We have to deal with it when we get there.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm ready to go whenever y'all are.
Can I get a perception check from the party?
Perception.
Funnily enough, Tyson, the cool-minded cat, is not paying a lick of attention to what's going on.
That's bullshit. My passive is like 21.
Your passive isn't what we're looking for.
Yep. And your passive only beats mine by 1.
Also, how do you got passive that high?
Observant.
My passive's only 16. Oh,
Observant.
yeah, that would do it.
And wisdom is my good stat. Well, was one of my good stats. Dexterity and
But
wisdom.
what you do pick up, Tyson, as does everybody else, is y'all see Percy suddenly go stiff.
Uh-oh.
See?
As you see, he's looking up and around. Everyone else hears what he hears. It's faint and in the distance, but you can hear the sound of something sharp being dragged against glass.
Oh.
I believe.
Not more glass breaking.
Raven's going to put a hand over Tyson's mouth with the universal look of be quiet as she's trying to figure out where the fuck this is coming from.
You'll see Percy look up towards one of the balconies leading into the main building itself. You can't see into the balcony from where you are. It's relatively high up. That is where he's looking. But something else you'll notice is the Percy standing with you is not the one you had a moment ago. This one is far younger. He doesn't have the quiver of staves. You can see a single wand belted to his side. He looks to be in his mid to late teens. You can see the wounds are completely gone.
That's
But you can
good.
see his jaw is set, and there is fear in his eyes. As y'all start to hear a strange voice start to drift from up on the balcony. It's in this strange, twisting language.
Oh, lovely.
A language none of us know.
Not that you recognize. Can I get an intelligence check from anybody that would like to think more on it, to try to identify it? You may pick one member of the party to do.
No, which case, not me. Don't worry
We're
about
just
my roll.
gonna hide those, and we're gonna pick who we want, and then we're gonna roll.
You need to start with one person.
Yeah, I do. I'm just trying to get used to it.
Who has the best intelligence, I guess?
I have a +1.
I also have a +1.
0.
Okay, well,
So it's either Raver or Tyson.
speaking that Tyson didn't notice that this was going on in the first part, I vote me.
Yeah.
I could.
Raven?
Fine with that.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Raven, you hear why the language sounds weird. The words are jumbling into each other and seems almost unnaturally doing so. But the way it seems to be doing it seems to be in a pattern. You're reasonably sure someone is speaking in a code. Kind of like Thieves' Cant, however, this isn't Thieves' Cant.
Alright. I'm going to
Run.
whisper to
As you hear the younger Percy's voice whisper, but it resonates through all of you.
I'm going to grab Percy's hand and pull him with me. We are running together.
It passes through him.
Oh, what the fuck?
It is at that point something explodes from in the room the balcony is in, and y'all see some dark figure jump from the balcony, and Percy goes tearing off into the labyrinth.
Tyson will tear off after him.
Yep,
Yeah,
following
I
Percy.
That's kind of a sign to run.
You
Alaric will
see,
also follow.
as Percy is running, he has taken the wand from his belt and is blasting magic over his shoulder. It's not near as strong as the magic you've seen him cast in the past, but it would make sense if this is a younger Percy as to why the magic is significantly weaker. But he is blasting at something into the hedges behind him, and he is running in an absolute panic, and you can feel that panic starting to set upon your souls, causing your bodies to react to his panic as if it were your own. Adrenaline is starting to pump. Your pupils are dilating. You can feel that itchiness to start moving, despite the fact you're already running full tilt. Percy makes his way, weaving through this maze at quite the pace. As he gets deeper and deeper in, there is a instance when something jumps out from one of the other passages, a figure cloaked completely in red and black, a knife clashing against a shield. Percy only barely manages to get up as he gestures forward with his hand, sending the airborne figure stumbling or rolling back into the way it came from, and Percy is off once again. But you can hear the soft footsteps of the individual chasing him. He runs and he runs, and there are 3 more incidents where that figure comes out of nowhere, slashing at him. One of them cuts his cheek, one across his forearm and all the way up his bicep, and the last one slashing him shoulder to hip down the back. His clothes are bloodied and mangled, but he is still moving.
Is Tyson fast enough to catch up with Percy, like to the point where he could maybe help defend him?
You find that your speed is being regulated to his. No matter how hard you run, you are staying with him. But as you try to step in the way of the next attack, having seen it coming from the side, having been at a different angle in Percy, the individual passes right through your chest, leaving you unharmed to deal that blow against Percy's back. Ice and icy chill fills you, and you start to feel your extremities turn numb.
Not even the Dream Blade can affect these things.
It
I
went
would
right
assume.
through him.
Tyson will call out the sailors. I thought this blade was supposed to be able to affect the dreams.
Dream creatures, yes, not memories.
Oh crap.
Ah, fuck. Just run. Let's get the fuck out of here. We're not doing any good standing around gawking.
I'm assuming we are still running. Like we're all running like crazy. Can go no faster than this. It's as if my steps are linked with Percy's. I think we must allow this to play out.
Looks at Talus.
He's likely right. You'll see Percy burst through the other side of the maze, taking an in stride despite the blood streaming down his back to dash through what looks to be an open courtyard with a covering this time. I don't think that's the actual word for it, but there's large pillars holding off the roof, and he's tearing through it towards what looks to be another balcony. and y'all can hear the sound of somebody droning on about something. It sounds something like some kind of speech or legalese. You can't really hear it, but you're aware of it in the back of your mind. The words not making any sense, as if you're not properly listening. You see Percy rush up, hitting the side of the balcony, looking over into another large area. This one, not a courtyard, but a gathering place, a large plaza. It seems to be round. There's statues off on the edge, but there are hundreds upon hundreds of people filling this courtyard to the brim. And you see him lash out with his wand, sending a spell spiraling through the air before diving out of the way as the figure is on him again. As he dashes into one of the buildings nearby. Do y'all follow him or watch to see what he did?
Running, 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 running.
Raven, since we're supposed to be figuring out since it seems that we have to play through this memory, I'll see what he did. And then I'll run after.
Yenna and Tyson.
I'm too busy following Percy.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Alric and Tyson.
Seeing Raven stop, I think Tyson would stop as well, because we are trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, and frankly, it feels as though, even though that those things caused me a great amount of chill, it didn't actually cause any pain or hurt me in any way, right?
No.
So it may just be that these things can't actually hurt us. It may just be this is like a memory sequence, and we need to observe it and maybe try to learn something here. So yeah, Tyson will stop when he sees Raven stop.
One of you go after Rihanna.
Rick will run after Tyson, to Percy and Diana.
So Raven and Tyson, y'all are the one that stop for the briefest moment to see what's going on before you feel the tug of the world catching you after Percy. You see the spell is spiraling forward to what everyone is looking at. As you see, there's a raised platform with somebody standing at the front, dressed in these kind of fineries, giving some kind of speech. Behind him is a wooden structure that immediately y'all can tell is used for hangings. The only person there at the moment is a young, dark-skinned woman who you can't see the face of all that well at this distance. As the spell is spiraling over the crowd, you hear the order, or what sounds like it, and the part of the platform on which this young woman is standing on collapses out from under them, and you see the rope go tight along their neck. They start to struggle against it, their neck kind of going at an odd angle, but it doesn't look like it was broken. They are struggling and probably not able to breathe, and it isn't long before the spell collides with the beam above, detonating and dropping the woman under the platform. But it is at that point you are dragged away after Percy.
Casey,
Mm-hmm.
can I make a logical conclusion?
Oh, you don't need to.
I thought so. Running after Percy.
Anything between Raven and Tyson as y'all are running to catch up?
I mean, if Tyson would like to roll an insight check, they may.
Sure, why not? I have proficiency.
Give me a moment. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oop.
Raven.
Yeah, Tyson, you can see Raven is doing relatively well keeping her shit, but you can tell just enough that she's slightly paler than she was a moment ago. Whatever just happened concerns her more, which is odd for someone who is. You haven't seen her shaken by the people dying. You've been in enough fights. Raven's normally well put together. You can see that there is just the tiniest crack.
Testing a theory. The woman on the pillar, they didn't have a similar at all body shape or anything to Raven, did it?
It was hard to tell at this distance. They looked pretty young, so different body shape. All you could really see is their skin tone, and the fact that it was a woman. Her face was covered.
Was it the same kind of skin tone as Raven?
It was a similar dark, but beyond that, still hard to tell.
Raven will. I'm sorry. Tyson will look at Raven. These are memories of Percy. Did you know him when these things happened?
What do you mean when these kind of things happen? These things still happen,
No,
Tyson.
when this specific situation happened to him, did you know him then?
I would first need to know when this situation happened specifically, Tyson.
Did he have a lot of times where he saved a woman from hanging?
As far as I'm aware, Tyson, he's never told me that he saved a woman from a hanging.
Okay, so you did not know Percy during this time of his life. I would feel like you would know about it if you did.
Percy isn't exactly someone that would share this type of thing, Tyson.
And I did not think
Most
so.
people do not boast about saving someone from what is clearly the. That was a nobleman. You do realize that if this is an actual memory and he actually did this, if he gets fucking caught, he's dead.
I don't see why this wouldn't be a memory.
He
It's at
looks at
this
you
point,
with a, do you get my point?
y'all see up ahead, Percy is running out into a more open section. He seems to be far closer to the water now.
Running towards me.
And also running. Am I still locked in at whatever pace Percy's going, or can I catch up to them?
You're still locked into him, so you're not too far behind him.
So I was able to regain my place behind them.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, does it look like he's about to dive into the water?
No, he's running along the side.
Okay.
Alrighty. Y'all see he is moving fast, bloodied, and just an absolute mess. However, it looks like he is now yelling at someone ahead on what looks like a set of docks. As you see what looks to be 3 figures turning to face Percy. 2 of them seem to be adults, one a bit on the thinner side, one on the broader. The one that reacts fastest, however, is a smaller woman with this bright blue skin, but you don't get a good look at her, as right as they're turning to face Percy, another explosion rocks him and he gets jettisoned off the side of the dock. Once again, that dark figure coming flying out of the explosion, catching Percy by the neck as they crash into the water. Percy is struggling in the water, his damp clothes quickly starting to drag him down, his wand having been lost in the struggle as there is the fight or the flash of a knife driving into his shoulder over and over again as the water is starting to go dark all around them, and suddenly y'all are in darkness.
Ah, shit.
I hate to say it, but I think Tyson would have dived in after Percy.
Y'all got launched
He's
by
a-
an explosion. Y'all didn't have a choice.
Oh, okay. In that case,
Yeah.
would Tyson have had enough time to put on his breathing bubble?
No.
We're not in the water.
I mean, you
Oh,
did
okay.
get launched in the water, but
Oh,
y'all
okay.
saw it briefly, and now y'all are in the dark.
Yeah. So we're no longer in the memory, which logical conclusions mean that that's probably where Percy lost consciousness. Raven's looking around. What do we see besides dark?
You're starting to see the stars flicker in one by one.
Oh, thank goodness, as long as there's stars, we can find our way out of here. Hopefully.
Look, I feel like with Tyson's like background with being a Marine, he would know how it looks, how it probably feels when someone's drowning. Does this feel like does this feel like someone drown, like last gasp drowning thing? You know,
No,
you see stars disappearing.
no.
No. Sailus, are we still in Percy's memory, or has it ended?
I think we're shifting out of the dream.
Hmm. Wait. Was that Percy that you healed the memory of Percy, or the actual Percy?
It was a dream version, I think.
Oh, so we still have not actually found the actual Percy.
No, we did. As she gestures down to the very bloodied boy trying to push himself back onto his feet.
Shit, Argos,
This
come here.
entire place is so confusing. And I've seen some
Percy?
confusing things out in the stars.
Percy?
You see, he tries to get up before his body goes limp and he crashes to the ground. Argos
Yes,
goes
well-
sprinting up, concerned, boofing noises.
Raven's also going up.
Alaric will also go up, grabbing one of his potions of healing.
I don't think it's going to help much at this point. You hear from Salas.
What do you mean? He's still alive, is he not?
Yes,
No,
but those wounds aren't natural. They're mental wounds. Most likely scars from whatever just happened. It might be
Rana.
some
That's a-
time before he recuperates.
Take injuries.
Is still going to approach slowly.
You see Argos is going about bandaging him as much as he can, because Argos got no magic.
Yeah. Raven's going to kneel in front of Percy and see if she can catch his eye.
Oh, he's unconscious. They're closed.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
That's why he collapsed.
Okay, fair enough. So, Raven is going to help Argos to the best of her ability. And when he is stable, she is going to pick Percy up.
Fair.
I am then going to look at Salis and go, "Do you know how we get out of here?"
As you're picking him up, you feel his body kind of shift and then hear a thunk as something hits the ground underneath him.
I look.
As you see an orb having fallen out of his coat pocket. An orb made of broken glass.
Like it's
Yeah.
like it looks like it's shattered. Oh,
I will pick that up and go, fucking
Well-
hell, Parth, you fucking did it. And look at Salus.
He really did, didn't he?
is that the key?
It is the
Uh-huh.
seal of forgotten names. As y'all have seen this before, as it was embedded in the chest of Somnivore.
Now, do you need to hold on to this, Salus, or should I put it in my pocket?
I cannot touch it. You will need to hold it.
Raven will nod. She is going to put it in one of her pockets that can be buttoned,
Fair?
and then continues to pick Percy up and go, let's get the fuck out of here.
You feel an immense weight start to settle upon you, Raven. As you can start hearing whispers in the back of your mind.
Ooh,
Things that have long since been forgotten and understood. You can hear them, but your mind can't fully grasp them.
Raven is going to take a deep breath and center herself. We
Are
need
you
to get
alright?
out. I'm fine. Let's continue moving. The keys better wait.
Should we return the key to? Fuck, what was her name? What was her name?
well, she can't touch it, so
No, the Sales's mom.
oh, gotcha. She might be able to.
Nailira.
We were told we
Hmm?
were told that we had to collect all 3 keys and then that would get us out. We are going to do what we were told to. We've got 1, time for the other 2.
Ugh, all this stuff just to get one key. I dare not think what the other two are going to cost us.
Which is why I was wondering if we should not return it to. What I didn't hear what you said the name was.
Nailira.
Nailira. Okay. Oh, there it is in the thing. Should we not return it to the Nailira? We can
Looks
get
at
it.
Salus.
She won't be able to do anything with it either. We need to get back and rest, I think, before going after the hourglass.
Agreed.
That-
Lead
that
the
would
way.
be best.
It will be a long walk. It seems we've drifted quite a ways.
Fine. We've all got 2 feet. Get going.
Tyson will go up to Raven and ask. Well, it's not really asking, but does it look like Raven is struggling under the weight of both the key and Tercy?
Percy almost seems weightless.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to roll an insight check, go ahead.
One. I have efficiency and +6 in insight.
Give me a moment as my thing is frozen. Ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum. My thing is frozen. See if it comes through. Let me know.
It did.
Okay. I am okay. No, Tyson, she looks fine. Yeah, nope. She's fine, Tyson. She looks like cool as a cucumber.
Fair enough. In that case, if Salus is starting to walk, then Tyson's starting to walk as well.
You'll have a lot of time to think, ponder, and speak to each other as y'all walk, as your bodies don't tire more than they already are, just moving step after step. The young Percy still slung over Raven's shoulder.
Oh no. No. He's getting carried princess style.
Fair.
Nice.
Raven is carrying him with eh, no checks needed. Raven is carrying him extremely gently. This is probably the most gentle anyone has ever seen her, especially Yenna and Ow if he was here. Argo. This is Raven's not a gentle person, and right now she is treating Percy like he is glass.
I mean, he just
Oh,
showed a glass orb.
He did, but yet no.
Hey, Cece, you remember that time I failed the charisma check and forgot stuff about Kendro? Remind me, it wasn't like all my memories of Kendro. It was just like the recent ones.
It was your training with him up until y'all entered the
The,
military and
you
why
think
you
he's
adventured
yeah.
with him.
Yeah.
He's just
You
another
think he's a
adventurer
coworker.
that you've been with. All emotional attachment has been cut from him.
and
Kendro.
I don't remember anything about like our time together in the other thing.
What do you mean?
The other thing in my backstory.
No, I have no idea. Message me. You'll need to be more specific.
This raccoon does a lot of backstories, Raven.
Ye.
If we're not specific, they have no
Oh,
idea.
yeah, you do not remember involvement in that.
Well, shit. Damn. So
Well,
all I
Alaric,
know.
yeah.
So all I know about Kendra is like our brief time in the military.
Then he wasn't with you in the military. Mostly of what you remember of him is your time after, when he's been an adventurer with you that you just kind of traveled with. You know no more about him than you do about Al.
Got it.
Actually, you probably know a bit more about Al. Al's kind of loud. He gives pamphlets.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
So
Yeah.
he is just the quiet cat you have fought with.
And in that case, Tyson would also probably treat them as such, without the whole friendly familiarity.
Okay.
Yeah. What's Alaric doing?
Alaric is kind of just following behind, a little confused on what's going on because he doesn't. He just recently found out that this place existed, let alone any of the rules or properties of this place.
I mean,
But he is
that's
very curious
worth.
about this glass gem.
I mean, you can ask Raven. It's in her pocket.
So, Raven,
Aye.
what did Percy drop?
As Taylor said, the seal of forgotten names. We are in the dream realm. We're not supposed to be here, at least not in physical form. And right now, we are very so much here physically. Normally, if you die in a dream, you do not die in real life. In this case, due to the fact that we are here physically, if we die here, we're honestly, I don't
Gone.
know if we're just gone.
Understood.
As for that glass orb, it is one of the 3 keys. I don't know too terribly much about it, but the queen of this realm has informed us that we need to gather the 3 keys, and that should be able to help us open a door between the dream realm and ours, and we should be able to get back home. It's dangerous. Things might escape as we leave, but we're kind of at the stage where we're causing an extensive amount of damage by being here.
I see.
We've already lost one companion to the nightmares. So we need to be careful so that we don't lose anyone else. We have yet another companion who is severely injured. She is resting, but not completely lost.
Okay. So, if I understand this correctly, we get those keys, we go home, and we try to do it as safely as possible, yes?
Aye,
And I guess I don't really have any other choice but to follow you. So,
to be quite honest, unless you want to end up dead, you are correct.
yeah, that is not really on my agenda.
I don't blame you. I don't think any of us want to die in that sort of way.
Yeah.
Once we
would be
get back to my
preferable.
mother's city, if you wish, you can remain there.
Aye,
Going
that
out
is an
like
option.
this is dangerous. And if you're not willing to risk it, you can wait while they try to open the gate. No one will judge you for it.
No, I would love to help. I would rather see everyone here get it out safely. I mean,
Raven will nod at you at that. You look. It is very clearly that you have gained some respect from this woman.
I was born and raised by medics, so it's kind of a code instilled onto me. Heal who is injured and save who is lost.
Well, that's noble of you.
A little too on the nose there.
What did you say your name was?
Alaric. Alaric Consano. If that name sounds any bit familiar, it would be because.
Gesundheit to whoever just sneezed.
It was Al in the background passing gas in his little bag.
Checks out.
Can I roll history for this?
No. It would not be a history, you know.
Hey, it might be. You never
No,
know.
it's not. I double checked.
Okay, fair enough. Fair.
There would be no crossover.
Fair enough. Not a name that I'm necessarily familiar with. Whereabouts are you from?
Oh, it's. Let me double check how to say it. Gosh. Oh, I didn't lose everything so easily.
Cormier.
Cormier. There it is. It's Cormier. My family directly serves the royalty in Suzale.
Hey. Alright. So you're northeastern to where I would have grown up?
I would guess so. You would know more than I do, since I don't really know where you grew up.
Raven chuckles. Eh, Alderon is where I was found on the Moonshay Isles.
Ah, so then yes. Eh, plus, it'd be pretty hard for you to hear of my family. We're, I guess, not really a secret, but we don't like our name getting out there, so.
I'll nod. Fair enough.
Assassins and all.
Sorry, repeat that, Alderon?
Uh, Assassins and all? My family had to worry about them infiltrating because we worked directly or very closely to the royals. If someone somehow snuck into our ranks, it would mean death for them.
Agreed. Better to stay safe. People tend to go for the healers first.
Yeah.
Well, your secret's safe with us.
Thank you.
It probably also helps that, at least when I do finally get home, your people don't tend to mix with mine.
Uh, yeah.
Most nobles don't care too terribly much for mercenaries unless they need something.
Mm, mercenaries.
Aye.
Yeah. I mean, of course, we've worked with them, healed them and such, but other than that, we don't really have that close of a relationship, so you'd be right.
My father's a decent enough healer. We don't normally seek outside help out of the group.
Hmm, understood. Well, if you ever do need it, go to Suzail and tell them that Alaric Consol blah, 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 I can't speak. Alaric
Blah blah
Consana
blah.
has sent you. Hey, 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 hey.
Dracula's coming for you. Blah blah blah. But continue on. Sorry.
um, could I have you roll an insight check just really quickly?
Yeah, I can.
We love the insight checks that the DM doesn't call for. Party insight checks are the best.
You go.
You're gonna notice that when you said our peoples don't really mix, there will be a flash of fear and hurt. Very, 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 very briefly.
Raven will raise an eyebrow. She sees to if you'll go more into it.
He'll not. He will just, after that, stay a little bit quieter, trying to actually examine you.
She's actually going to step closer to you so that she can talk quietly and at least attempt not to get overheard from the party. I don't necessarily think that we're gonna beat Tyson's perception, but she is attempting to be quiet and go, I seem to have insulted you.
No, it really wasn't that. It's just, assassins aren't the only reason my family uh, keeps themselves a little bit of a secret. But that is as far as I can tell you.
She'll nod. I didn't mean anything by it. More so that nobles don't tend to like mercenaries, especially my father. He's good at his job, but what can I say? He's a dirty man.
I see. Well, I've not really heard of much, so you have no ill regard or ill will in my books.
She'll nod. What specifically is Alric trying to find out, looking her over?
Alec is trying to see if maybe potentially Raven has figured something out about him that he and his family keep very secret.
Um,
Although I doubt that's the case.
no, she wouldn't have figured. There hasn't been nearly enough clues. I will say that as you're looking over her, um, speaking, because that sounds like you're like actually looking at her. Um, you will notice one again. She is very, very short. Actually, pretty like short even for a human. Because she's only 4'8". Um, but you will notice, I would say from your noble background, you can tell that Raven's hair, because like the last inch of it is just completely white versus the top of it is a very inky black. But this close up, you can tell she does not bleach her hair. It very clearly grows this way. Her eyes are the colors of amber, as well as you will see just the slightest of points to her ear.
Hmm. Well, I assume either you or Salus know where we're going next, right?
The only one that really knows where we're going is Salus.
Is there any estimation of when we arrive?
When the dreamscape deems that we have arrived.
If you need help with Percy, let me know. I'd be glad to trade shifts with you.
You see Raven looks down at Percy. And at this point, after everything that's just gone on, I don't think she can realistically hide the worry on her face. You get the distinct feeling that someone would probably if someone tried to take Percy from her right now, it would be from her cold dead hands.
And that was just simply an offer. Don't worry. If you are getting tired, let me know, and I will stay right by your side, holding him.
She'll nod. Appreciate that. This fucker is not allowed to die. Looks down at Percy. He's got
Once we
explaining to do.
recuperate, I will attempt to help him with all that I can.
She'll nod. What's Tysa and Yenna doing now?
That's a good question.
Argos is in the background, trying to convert Ao to the religion of dog.
Well, of course he is.
Tyson has probably been overhearing this entire conversation just based on his passive, but he's not going to comment on it. He's a marine, a soldier. He's not trained to care about all that kind of stuff.
No, but is there anything that Tyson would try and ask about to anyone in the party?
No, No, we're heading back for some R&R in his mind.
You want to know nothing about this party that you're going to be stuck with for the foreseeable future.
Especially since you've only just found them in the
Mhm.
grand scheme of things.
Yeah. You don't know shit about this party. You have no questions at all.
Right now, no, I can't really think of anything. I'm sure I'll think of something later on, but right now I got nothing.
Fair. What of Vienna?
She's been a bit busy analyzing, trying to look for star patterns, and just
You still
amazed
don't
by
see
everything.
not a single one. You could always ask Salus about it, but because she seems to know where she's going.
Yeah, but I figure if the stars are different here, it'd be kind of pointless at that point because, well, they're not going to meet us way back home, and when we finally get home, what's the point in analyzing star patterns when they're not going to be there?
So are you stopping analyzing the star patterns?
Oh no, still trying to find patterns in there. Like she's really hyper obsessed, but
Oh, okay, fair. Just not gonna ask the native. Okay, I see how it is.
eventually we'll get there. Eventually, but for the time being, she likes the challenge of puzzles.
Fair. So nothing else from the group as y'all walk? Nobody's entirely sure how long y'all walk. Again, it could be days, it could be minutes, it could be years. It all just kind of blends together, one foot in front of the other. If you try to count it, eventually you lose count as your mind becomes a little foggy. Your numbers move around. It's just a whole weird situation. But after a while, you'll start to see the shimmer of the city in the distance. The pale white marble of the different buildings standing tall, and the flickering lights of civilization.
Well, whatever counts for civilization here.
I mean, it is a city.
Yeah. This is civilized. Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's Greek in design, so it's the font of civilization.
Oh, fine, be that way.
I will be that way.
Yeah.
We all will.
But Salus has been trudging along, keeping a steady mind, trying to get y'all get y'all closer. But as she sees the city, she lets out a sigh of relief.
Happy to be home, I see.
One key is heading back to where it needs to be. 2 more to go.
No, that's not where it should be. They should be back where they were.
Well,
But
I use that term
recovering them
meaning loosely. It needs to be here temporarily for us to not be here, so we don't mess up this place more than we already are.
You'll also feel like the city is starting to move closer to y'all at a quicker rate than it has been.
That's not disconcerting at all.
It is. We are in the dream realm. You know.
That was
Sometimes.
above table. Sorry.
Oh, was it?
You said it,
Yeah,
you
that
didn't
was
say it ahead of time, so Yenna said it.
Damn it.
All right.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'll own up to that.
We are in a dream though. Have you never had a dream where a hallway stretched to be farther than it should be, or a place seemed to get closer out of nowhere?
Well, we Eldrin, I suppose, dream in a manner of ways differently than the rest of you folk. So, not really. No.
Elves don't dream. They trance. Walk through memories.
Exactly.
Oh,
And seeing as how I've never been walking down a eternally long hallway filled with stars, yeah.
That is incorrect, by the way.
what is?
Elves can dream. It's just much rarer that they bother to do so.
Oh,
I can't say I've ever had what the rest of these regular mortals would call dreams.
That's because you haven't tried.
Well, always time to learn then.
And since
Maybe
you
once
haven't
we
tried,
get out of here.
you don't remember the dreams you have walked through.
okay, character sheets. You just curious. The ones who lost memories, we know we lost them. We just don't know
No.
what we lost, right? No, I thought that was a part of it that
No.
we know. No, okay, just asking.
Because the memories are.
Just up and
It's not a
gone.
hole, it's just the memories are gone.
We noticed that Ao's missing memories because of how he was behaving.
Yeah.
We're eventually going to notice that you're behaving weird around Kenjiro.
Yeah, because I had pleasant conversations with Kendra before we went there. Now, not so much.
Pretty much.
I don't even
Raven
think
has-
you've really seen Tyson talk to Kenjiro all that much since y'all have been in here. Because
I
it's
mean,
been a lot of running at
yeah,
each other.
They have talked enough to know we know that they are friendly. It's just currently right now with everything that just happened, Raven's a little distracted. She's probably the only one that will notice. It's just right now she is preoccupied. Because they have talked to Kenjiro. It is very
Yeah.
clear that they are friendly.
Fair.
Well, you're right at the top of the citadel. Oliver, you should put actually first I should ask Salus. Salus, would your mother be able to give Ulrich a weapon like she gave to all of us?
She might be able to convert one. It might have been long enough.
Excellent.
She feels
Oh, speaking
stretched, though.
Yeah. Speaking of Raven, your sword.
Keep that on you until you have proper weapon. Actually, no. She was gonna take the short sword and give you the dagger. Keep that one on you.
I mean, I guess they say size doesn't matter, but thanks.
You are
What is-
trying to stab with a short sword. The short sword slashes, the dagger stabs.
Yeah.
Technically, I
short
think
swords do
shorts are piercing.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't short swords do piercing? You stab with a short sword.
They were stabbing it in a way that was incorrect.
He was reverse wielding, or what's the
Yeah. Reverse grip.
reverse grip the thing and try to stab people.
Which would be slashing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let me rephrase that. You were reverse gripping the short sword. That's not how that works.
He was trying.
We're
to
gonna
be
give you
cool.
the
He
yeah,
heard it
so
in the
you can
stories.
yeah.
Yes.
So you're getting a dagger that is not going to be as unwieldy if you decide to keep trying to be cool.
Yes, if there's something, if you need to reverse grip something, reverse grip a dagger. Any blade, a foot in length or below, you can reverse grip it without too much difficulty.
Mm.
Or you could
I
just
see.
not reverse grip and use it like normal. Reverse grip is only useful for one kind of stabbing. As she does the stabbing down motion. which is the only time that's helpful.
Correct, but
As she is the
you know,
knife wielder of the party.
I think we just need to teach Alaric how to use a fucking sword,
No, I
a
mean,
bladed weapon.
I've never used a short sword, as you call it, but I was trained in uh, noble fencing,
The rapier or a long sword?
a rapier.
I always thought they taught you Wakers how to use your blades at a young age. Ah, the poor women.
That would be true,
Raven
except
snort.
that is normally true, but we don't learn it till way later in our 30s.
Hmm.
We get taught showmanship and healing arts before then.
So helicopters?
What is a helicopter?
It was something I saw in one of the grand inventors. A way to fly through the air without magic.
Well, those already exist. That's just wings.
Without wings. So someone like Tyson here would be able to fly. Just sit in the chair, the thing starts to spin, and up you go. I don't think he ever made it in your world, though.
Would be interesting. At the mention of wings, Tyson just looks over at Raven.
She pays you no mind. Doesn't even it from your standpoint doesn't even look like she's noticed that you're looking at her.
The great
There.
Bernard de Kinchi. Wonderful mind.
Bernard de Kinch.
Oh. It's oh. Welcome to D&D. That's fucking amazing. I love it. I'm here for it. That's canon now. Um. Oh.
Well,
I
I've never heard of this move. It was more or less we got to choose an instrument and a martial performance, and I just chose fencing and the lute.
If you could, in that case, when the time comes, what do you think you will give? You will give. God damn, my horrible memory. Neliri to
Nay, Lyra.
Nelira to be converted into a dream weapon, such as
I
this sword,
mean,
as Tyson
I did
pats the sword.
I did bring my rapier. It was required of me because in that ballroom I was supposed to give a performance of how far my practice has come.
Yes, but do you typically fight with your rapier, or do you prefer to use your spells? It was hard to tell.
It's it's complicated. I'd rather use my spells to heal people than anything else.
so realistically you need to get your rapier enchanted so that when you do have to actually use it, you can.
Exactly.
I mean, fair. Although,
And in the meantime, I can
could, hmm?
Raven can't keep a straight face anymore. She just starts laughing.
Alaric is gonna look very, very, very confused at all these remarks that Salus is making.
Oh, which tracks. Raven, on the other hand, was 100% raised by a group of men.
Well, I would
So this
say
is
that
this is her type of crude humor.
I would say that Alaric doesn't even know of it. at all.
The noble ladies don't have a clue.
Of course I don't.
The talented strumming of the hermit man. Plucking those strings, 1, 2, 3, and making beautiful music for all to hear throughout the royal palace. And that's why he's going to be hanged by the king.
Oh, why would he be hanged for the king for that? Was it?
That was me
Like-
saying shit, not Sailus.
Oh,
Okay. Ooh. Okay. I think I'm okay now. All right. Okay. Rest. We need rest.
Indeed.
We should be there in a few minutes. My mother's power is starting to take hold and making this travel significantly easier.
That's good.
She lets out a sigh. It's hard holding
Very-
all of y'all together.
Then it sounds like you do as well need quite a bit of rest.
There's a nod.
Thank you for being our guide. It is much appreciated.
It is about this point y'all are re-entering the city, going from walking on absolutely nothing to stone city streets again. As y'all are walking back down, there's more people moving around this time. The one you notice is a little rabbit that goes running by in a waistcoat.
Is he screaming about being late?
He is actually, yes.
And it's holding a pocket watch.
Not that you can see.
Oh.
He does have a chain on his waistcoat, though.
Missing pocket watch.
I thought time was an illusion in your dreams. So how can the person be late?
Because they think they're late.
Ugh, I would hate to live like that. Always worrying about being late. That would seem like hell.
Oh, I know.
The rabbit needs to switch to decaf.
You've always
maybe
had
you're
other
thinking-
things on your mind.
What'd you say?
She's just muttering to herself.
Yeah, but I didn't hear what you said.
That's okay.
Not important. Raven, though. Raven heard.
Who else do we see, CC?
There is a raccoon that is manning a stall.
What is this stall selling?
Orbs.
Ooh. I'd like to go check out the stall with some pretty orbs.
Tyson, grab Yenna. We need the rest. We can do this later.
But what if the stall's not here later? Fine, Raven.
Looked at you with an armful of unconscious Percy.
Something can come later, Vienna. I'm sure I'm sure the stalls will be here, or perhaps they will have similar things.
Fine.
Not
You're
only
not wrong,
that,
though.
but
I
I'm
could use some rest myself.
not only that, but I'm pretty sure that I recognize that raccoon, and he is always up to trouble.
Stares at the raccoon. Stare.
They give you finger guns.
You just happen to recognize a random raccoon in the dream realm.
It's almost like we dream.
speaking about long rest, that hit point maximum reduction goes away after the end of a
Correct.
long rest. Okay, thank goodness.
And you only get
I figured.
one hit die back after a long rest, right?
Half of your hit die.
Yeah,
Half
that's
of my
what it
hit
is.
die. Okay.
The problem being is that some of the parties missing like half their fucking hit dies.
Well, no, it was only a temporary reduction. It wasn't a permanent, if I recall.
Well, they got used, which was what the problem was.
Oh, yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
was. Yes,
And then
thank
y'all used more later.
you. In theory, but yes.
I know hit point maximums were halved,
Yeah, mine definitely was.
so need to figure out how to fix that.
Long rest.
Thank fuck.
No, with all these stalls, I have to ask you, does this city have inns?
No, not really.
No.
We don't
I
need to
was so
sleep.
Last time we just kind of passed out in a foyer or something.
in the I think it was the pavilion.
My mother's temple.
Not only that, but technically we didn't sleep. We just rested.
I mean, general idea, but yeah.
It's not Terry. We should begin our rest soon so we can continue on.
It isn't too terribly long before y'all are taking the steps leading up to the Grand Temple. The massive building of pillars, the highest point of the city. Once y'all are starting to draw close, you'll see there is a figure outlined by the light behind them waiting for you at the entrance.
Is it the queen?
It seems to be a woman.
Well, that's
Is it the
good.
queen or is it Stena?
Yeah, it's hard to tell as y'all are approaching.
Continuing to approach.
Yeah.
As y'all get all the way up, you'll see the woman leaning against the pillar waiting for you is indeed not the queen, but a familiar green-haired woman who looks like she hasn't slept in a year.
Stena, you're awake.
There's a nod.
I
Unfortunately, my dear, she is not yet able to speak.
What CC? Don't use the voice, just what?
Unfortunately, my dear, she is not yet able to speak.
Raven will nod. She's not gonna push.
As you
Speaking
can
that I am
hear
holding a
Naylira walking up.
okay. That being said, as I am holding an unconscious Percy as I'm walking up, I do look at Senna and go, "Don't overstrain yourself. Rest as you need." And I promise the twink isn't dead. He just needs a nap.
There's a nod. I will take him and look him over. Take some time to rest and get used to each other. You still have much to do before your journey here is done.
Raven looks like she wants to do anything but release Percy to anyone else. But she is going to take a moment to collect herself and know that she has no choice but to trust this woman, and is going to hand over Percy, but it is very hesitantly.
She takes him. And Mr. Consano, I will speak with you shortly. Please do not leave the temple.
Okay.
As this large, blue-skinned woman whose hair flows all around her, turning into wisps upon the air, carries Percy down the main hall of the temple to put him in one of the cots that the party was laying in when y'all first arrived. Y'all can see Virlea is still unconscious. Orion's woke up though, but he doesn't look too terribly happy about the situation.
I'm gonna go walk over to him and give him pet.
He gives you a sniff. He seems a little angry you left him.
I know, but you needed rest and relaxation. But then you don't like to fight.
You get huffed at.
I'm not wrong. You're a you're a pretty princess, and you don't like to get blood on you.
He humps and looks away.
You tell me I'm wrong, boy.
He is not acknowledging your point.
Mm-hmm. I'll give him scritches.
You see Naylira is looking over Percy, slowly running her hand over his body as the young boy slowly shifts back into the bloodied man y'all met upon coming in here. He looks a right mess.
Anything else we can do to help?
He will need time to recover, but he will. If it were not for the injuries of his mind currently, he would already have woken back up. It seems, however, he clashed with a dreamer that he has had history with in the past.
I see. At the minimum, do you have water by chance that I can use to get him cleaned up?
He will begin as he starts to heal. The mess will disappear.
Raven does
if-
not look happy at being basically told that he has to stay in a bloodied state.
She doesn't seem happy about it either, but it seems to be the best for him.
I am going to look. ugh, da, 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 uh, uh, wait. I'm gonna look at. Why do I always fuck up his name? My damn horse. And he's
Orion?
not a horse, he's a drake. Yeah, Orion. Um it's the same with lingerie. Every time I look at that word, my brain doesn't want to say it correctly.
All I'm now
I am going to
imagining is Orion in lingerie. At a spelling bee doing terribly.
I'm going to look at Orion and go, "You'll watch over Percy for me.
He nods.
Good boy." I am going to rejoin the rest of the party though.
Which
NPC are you asking about, Dara?
the
Orion?
one that the one you were just talking about.
The Drake?
Yeah, the Drake.
You've
My
seen him
Drake.
before.
Oh,
This bastard.
there's like I have to keep track of so much stuff in my head. So
Fair.
Also-
Yeah.
He's down in
there is-
psychics.
Yeah, he's down in psych. If you look in allies in the dungeon under psychics.
and now I'm like going off what the previous sentences were, and wood. But anyways, moving on.
The group has regathered. Naylira needs to talk to our new boy, Alaric, shortly, but that time has not yet come. And the party is finally resting. Y'all can't sleep while you're here, but you can sit, recover, and become better.
Raven obviously is still. We're all basically stuck together in the same vicinity, but Raven is going to like step to the side and pull out a journal and start just writing. Just going to be the rogue is going to go brood in the corner.
You know what? Tyson's gonna go up to Raven. Excuse me, Raven.
Tyson,
May I ask you something?
you just did.
Fair enough. May I inquire? You have mentioned. I believe it's been mentioned that you are human. Yes.
You would be correct that has been mentioned on multiple occasions.
Why do you have wings then?
We're in the dream realm, Tyson.
Yes, but I mean, we are here physically, so we should have the same physical characteristics as we have in the real world, should we not? I mean, I have not suddenly sprouted gills.
Did you try to spout gills?
Do it. Do it.
No, I
No, you
don't
want
think.
to now.
No, I don't think I have. Seems
Not only
well,
that, but Percy did, randomly turn into a teen.
yes, but that was some sort of memory version of them. So it's
Was
then
it or just a bad nightmare?
I believe it was mentioned that it was a memory, and if that was a nightmare, then my sword would have worked against those things that were attacking them.
Fair enough. Either way you look at it, though, our physical forms can change here. We've seen it more than once.
Tyson's gonna look at his hand and picture as hard as he can that instead of the normal, like light blue of his fur, it's bright red.
It does not change.
Well, uh, maybe it's a reaction to a stressful situation. Like, what were you thinking when you brought out the wings?
That I needed to go help my friends, and that falling 40 feet down would have probably broken my ankle.
I want to roll insight on whether or not you're fucking with me, because
Make sure to be private.
yeah.
You're rolling a lot of inside checks today.
Y'all are
Yeah.
dealing more with yourselves than anybody else, so. She's giving you a look of, why are you asking about this? Everything doesn't make sense here, you fuck. But she doesn't seem to be, trying to deceive you as far as you can tell. There's no ticks that you see. She doesn't randomly stab you in the gut with a knife.
Shink.
Fair enough. Well, it's too bad that once we get back to reality, you won't have wings. Wings are very useful, based on the conversation we were having earlier. If I could fly, it would be very enjoyable.
Wings are very useful in certain situations. I would agree.
Well, if they are just a thing you could do in the dreams, I would use them often.
And shrugs. Do you say that like they're not just something I can do in this realm?
you just said it was something that that you just thought of and it happened. That sounds as if it was some sort of dream manipulation, so probably would not work in reality, right? Like I'm not expecting to have this sword that
No,
when we leave here.
Tyson,
Yes.
check your wording on how you say things.
What do you mean?
Dun dun dun.
The way that you're saying it is you're acting like you don't believe that this is only a dream thing. You have no reason to think she's
No.
lying.
Oh no, I
The way
say,
you phrased it was terrible.
Oh, I'm sorry. I do mean it like he's assuming that you're right that it is just a dream thing. That's what he's saying. You know, enjoy it while it lasts.
Okay. Yeah.
It's
Your
like he's
phrasing
enjoying
was
his
just your phrasing was just bad.
I always have bad phrasing.
It's okay, pat. But Raven will just shrug. It was under extreme duress, so if it happens again, great. If not, well, I still have bows and I still have my crossbow. My hand crossbow. And who knows? Maybe when we get out of here, we'll find boots of flying. Or an artificer.
One can hope. I wonder if I could. No. It would probably be best to stick with this sword. I was just thinking if maybe I could also change my bow to act as a dream weapon, but or
I did try that. It didn't work.
my combat style is halved without access to my ranged weapons, but sword are hard enough. I would seem.
I mean, do you know how to use a hand crossbow?
No, I am trained in the sword and bow.
You're trained in a longbow, is what I'm hearing, correct?
Yes.
Alright. Well, at the end of the day, at least you can get up front. And who knows, maybe we'll get sent back shortly. That would be nice.
Indeed.
I mean, Senna is
Oh,
still standing over by the pillar. She
Y-
seems
yes.
to be up and about. She just seems quiet and annoyed.
That doesn't mean she's in fighting capacity, which is what I mean.
Okay.
That being said, also Tyson, you should probably go check on Kenjiro. He seems to be.
Wait.
What do you mean, wait?
Why?
Why?
Yes.
Because Raven gives you a look. I don't know, Tyson. Maybe
no.
because he's your friend, and you should go check on your
no.
friend.
And the pin drops.
What are you talking about? At most, he is. I want to say an acquaintance. I travel with him sometimes. I would not call us friends.
Kenjiro, come here.
Kenjiro is currently not in the room.
Where the fuck did the cat go? And not that cat. Where's the other cat?
You see Al stick his head out of the bag, then go back in.
And not that. Never mind.
That's a kobold. I want a cat.
Are you going to attempt to find him? And if so, how?
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to use my eyeballs and get up and go look for him.
Where are you going to go look?
Where we're supposed to be.
You do not see him in the temple.
Where's
Shit.
Salif?
Hmm?
Where's Kenjiro?
The stairs.
I'm going to the stairs.
You see he's just sitting a ways down.
Raven's gonna go to him. What are you doing out here?
This one is Clinton. As you see, his blade is in his lap, and he is cleaning it.
I think we have a slight issue. Pray tell, how did you meet Tyson?
I believe we were assigned on a mission together. Nyan.
What mission?
You see him tilt his head. This one does not remember. No.
Oh shit, did Kendro fail those charisma saves too?
Would you consider Tyson a good friend of yours?
He is a capable warrior. Nyan.
Oh. I should have fucking gone in there on my own. Right.
Let's
You
mention
guys lost.
Tyson stayed back, so he's not over there with you.
Yeah. I can't even. Come here. Follow me. I'm gonna go to Salif.
He gets up and follows, sheathing his blade.
Once we get there. Those lost and those memories. Wait, what, Yenna?
He's saying yawn, aren't you? Every time Kendra speaks.
Yeah, that's how Kenjiro speaks.
Yeah, that's how they speak.
Have I just noticed this?
Kenjiro
Apparently
doesn't
so.
speak that much.
I was tempted
Okay,
to do the same
that's
thing
fair.
for Tyson, but if you have
That- I
Kendro,
mean,
just
that-
like, it'd be too many neons.
Yeah.
I mean, just sorry, just internally laughing too much at all this now.
You're fine. You're fine. I'm gonna go to Salus and go. Memories lost in the manor. They can't be recovered, can they?
No. Unfortunately not. They remain in the manor.
It would appear that I was not the only one that lost something.
I noticed.
Looks at Kenjiro, looks in the direction that she left Tyson in. That is a pity.
It gives them a chance to meet again.
Raven will nod. Follow me, Kenjiro.
He nods.
I'm gonna walk over to Tyson.
Look,
Above table, you cut out for me, Raven. What was that?
I think he said welcome back.
no, I said,
Okay.
you're back.
Ah, close enough.
You're back. Okay. Yeah, close enough. It appears both of you lost something while we were in the manor. I can't give it to you back, but I would suggest that you guys have a bit of a chat and get to reacquainted with each other.
Wasn't the part of the manor thing, and this is out of character by the way, that I can't regain anything I lost at all, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You can make a new memory, a new friendship with him.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
everything that was originally there is gone.
Yeah. So you can become his friend again. You just have to reintroduce yourselves and get reacquainted. Yeah. Again, she cannot give you what was lost. I cannot remind you two of the years that you guys spent fighting, especially since I don't have those memories either. I can't tell you the tales, and even if I could, you wouldn't be able to hear me.
Oh, there's a lot.
But
There's a lot more though.
I can't fix it. All I can do is go, look, you used to be friends, but now you can't remember. So sit down and talk. You have a lot in common.
Great, if you say so.
Welcome to speed dating for friendship. Here's some cards. Ask each other's fucking favorite color.
Are you saying that in character?
I didn't say it was out.
I am. Sure. Okay. What is your favorite Kenjiro? Yes.
This one is called Genjiro.
Yeah.
What is your favorite color?
Colors are not a concept that exist, therefore they cannot have a favorite. Nyan.
What do you mean colors are not? There's colors everywhere. My fur is gray and white.
It is to you because you think it. That one, not you. He doesn't say you. That one believes it as such because that is what that one has been told. There are many that see different colors than that one. And Echo, stop. And even if that one were to be seen by another, their grey fur may be a multitude of colors. Nyan.
You speak of someone who is colorblind, like
No.
dog, like a dog.
No. But it is an apt example. Nyan.
Interesting concept. Interesting concept indeed, focusing on the different perspectives of multiple peoples. I
What
can
is
appreciate that.
that one's favorite non-entity? Nyan.
I cannot say I really have one. I do not believe in playing favorites. Every color, every non-entity, as you would say, it has its own merits.
Raven, are you running away from the dumbass cats?
They're supposed to be doing this on their own. They're going to rekindle their friendship. I just informed them that it needed to happen. I am now going to sit back and clean my blades and continue to be rogue. Now, above table, I am going to state for both Yenna and Elric, since you both also saw Ravens pull out her wings, Yenna, you were told that Raven is human. I will also point out for everyone involved, her wings were like, they were not ethereal. They were not incorporeal. They were like actual, what you would think of angel wings.
Very fluffy.
Yes, very fluffy.
Lots of floof.
Much floof. I don't know if Alric would ask, but I can see Yenna being
Nosy. Especially since they're getting frustrated about not being able to trance over in the corner.
Yeah.
A little bit.
That Yenna likes knowledge, so.
Yeah, they like knowledge, like what happens when you moonbeam a strange crystal device.
I got impatient once.
And it's a hell of an impatient time to be.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It happens. I'm having fun with this.
We should get those two cats a shirt. Uh, a big shirt, you know, says "Friends Forever" on the front of it or something.
And above,
Call
above
it
the old,
their
and here I
"Get
was
Along"
thinking,
shirt.
And here you're thinking?
I mean, above the old, I was thinking I was stupid for both of them because it'd be funny.
You say that, but me and Kidra are just in the corner having a talk about the metaphysics of color.
Yep.
Yep. Which is
That's why I said above the
probably,
old.
which is honestly is actually a pretty intellectual conversation. Which is why Raven fucked off. Raven is smart, but she doesn't want to go that in depth. I wouldn't be opposed to it. Be kind of funny to see the two of them walk around in one of those big t-shirts.
Yeah,
My father
you
used
read
to
my
put
mind.
me and Matty in them every now and again. Put me and Maddie in one of them. It was our get along t-shirt. Granted, not that we argued very much, but every now and again.
Yeah.
Aye. Granted, my father's favorite punishment was putting a nail in a tree and just hanging me on it by the back of my straps. She kind of kicks her legs. Her- Maddie, not Maddie. Raven gets quiet for a moment and thinks, and then looks over towards Percy.
You know him?
He is a friend of mine. I've been adventuring with him for the last couple of years. Um,
I see.
there was an incident. I was going after a bounty and, well, it, let's be real, the bastard tackled me through a portal and I don't know what Percy was doing there. Well, actually, that's not true. I know I didn't at the time, but my father apparently sent him after me to figure out what the fuck was going on as I had gone slightly AWOL. But he went in after me, and unfortunately, the bastard got away, and Cinna put us both through a wall as we kind of fell on top of her. But we've been adventuring together ever since. We ended up in Waterdeep, and it's kind of one of those I haven't found my quarter yet, and so I haven't necessarily been able to leave.
Hmm.
And Mad, I haven't been able to get a message sent to him. I don't know why though. The Isles can be odd sometimes.
Yeah. But he's like a brother to you then, yes?
Not a brother, no. I wouldn't place him in that kind of category. No. If someone fucked with him, will I absolutely slit their throat? Yes. He's family. I don't. Brother doesn't seem the correct word. We don't argue like siblings. She kind of thinks about
Family?
it, and it. What was that?
Just he's just part of your family then, yeah?
Hey, family is those that you care about and that you would do anything for.
Yeah,
That's
don't I know about it. I have I think 14 siblings.
Raven chokes. Your mother gave birth that many times, the poor lass.
not mine.
Tilts her head.
Uh, you
Are
see,
you adopted?
no. My father is a very powerful man in our family. One would say the head, which means he was allowed to have as many
Mm,
mothers as he
Ra-
wanted.
you see Raven crinkle her nose. Let me guess, the women weren't allowed to have other husbands.
Pretty much, other than the like previous heads and their women. But even
You
among
see, yeah, you see, she just looks absolutely disgusted. No, don't get me wrong. No issue with Polly. Fucking hate when it's not consensual.
don't worry, I agree. I'm not even allowed to be a power figure in our family.
Why?
Mm. They consider my blood to not be pure.
She shakes her head. I detest nobles.
Yeah, I
At
mean,
that, she looks at Percy again.
yeah, I get it.
What was that?
I I think I can kind of understand how you feel, which is
Raven.
why
Raven snorts. No, no, you don't. And
I apologize.
trust me, no apologies. I'd much rather that you didn't.
Well, then maybe not apologies, but condolences.
I'll shrug. I got my revenge. Am I going to be paying the restitution for it for a while so that he can have a new. So that. As that I'm the one that got stuck with the bill? Hey, but I digress.
Yeah,
Maybe next time he'll think about putting his hands on another. And you'll see she starts twirling her dagger in her hand. Doesn't even seem to realize she's doing it.
uh, I hear you whistle a lot.
Hey,
You a fan of the art? Of song, of singing, of music in a whole?
I don't sing what people can hear. Um, as for the humming and the whistling, Maddie, she's a bard like yourself. Um, she sings beautifully.
I
I
bet she
have
does.
a I have a tendency to whistle um and hum toward some of her more popular songs. They're comforting. And once more her eyes move see at the mention of Maddie.
Alaric at this point will kind of look away, not wanting to press any further.
You'll start to hear Raven start whistling that tune again.
Alaric hasn't heard the tune before, but he has heard you whistle before, and he will just start playing the part that you've been whistling on his lute, at least the best of his as best of his capabilities.
I want to see a performance check. I want to know how good this is. I mean, for you, that's terrible. But in the grand scheme of things, not bad.
Yeah, so to the
Speaking
untrained
I was
ear,
gonna
it
say,
sounds awful.
well, see, put it this way: a 14 is good. But by your capabilities, you know you can do
Standards.
better. Raven knows that you're trying, but you don't actually know. You're not used to this tune. She will actually start. Um, she's gonna take a piece of paper out of her journal, and she's gonna start writing notes down. Something that
Alaric,
she's done for Maddie, so that you can actually play along.
I thank you.
I'll nod. Yenna, what are you doing besides failing to trance?
Unfortunately, still trying to get comfortable and like getting a little annoyed as to why she can't fall asleep. Well, per se,
Oh,
but
by the gods. Yenna, get over here.
uh,
Your incessant tapping is starting to grate on me. You can't sleep here. We're going to rest by just hanging out. Come talk to us and meet the new guy.
fine. So I suppose we really haven't actually been properly introduced, given the entirely nightmarishness situation we've been dealing with for the past, um, who knows how long. And she'll extend a ginger hand. My name's Yenna Winterchill, by the way. You've
Pleasure
probably
is all
never
mine.
actually. Prob-
Consano.
I'm from very far north, one of the few Eldrin conclaves that have decided to make their, well, I suppose home is not necessarily the right word. More of our conclave is up north, where we can get a better view of the stars and everything.
Yenna, how far north? Because technically, this one would be about northeast from where I started. And I
I
didn't
think,
start in Waterdeep.
I'm a bit bad with maps, so I'm not entirely sure, actually.
Yenna, what's the name? Give us the name of where you are from. The woods, the mountain.
We named the territory after our clan, the Whisper. One second, let me check my bio. I don't want to fuck up the name. I did write it in there.
Give us the name to look up, Yenna.
Well, yeah, okay. I just kind of wrote hailing from the frigid Northlands. The Whisper Chills are just kind of from basically. I guess we're kind of from the middle of fucking nowhere,
So
really.
he's
In a
from
way.
the Dales.
The Dales.
Thank you.
Icewind Dale.
Like Icewind Dale. Okay.
You're from the frigid north. That's where you're from.
Thank you. Like I
Okay.
said, I don't remember names of this realm.
Okay.
So.
You're from Icewind Dale. Okay. So basically, nowhere near where myself or Alaric are actually from.
Yeah.
And fucking hell, you are in where is fucking eternal winter.
Pretty
You're
He's
much.
up
not
towards the
super far
spine of
away.
the world.
He's a couple
Uh,
weeks north, but he's not
yeah.
super far. In total, from Waters Deep. Fucking give me the thing I want. Damn it. From Waters Deep, he's only about 500 miles north of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
only 500.
Considering the
You
rest of this
only-
map, yeah,
I was
500
going to
isn't bad. You're from the Sword Coast.
yeah, versus me and Alaric technically aren't.
I mean, yes, we're it is a bit nippy up there, but the winter starlight is amazing.
Mhm. You like the stars then?
Well, that's what our conclave has been doing for hundreds, if not thousands of years, studying the night sky for omens of the future, premonitions from the past, any way we can help kind of guide civilization here, there. Not obviously acting like a, as to say, what's the term? A vizier? No, that'd be too fancy. Um, we just kind of every now and again will d- distill prophecies from the night sky and send warnings of danger southward, or potentially good tidings if the stars seem favorable. But mostly we keep to ourselves.
I can respect that.
Druids usually tend to do that. After all, encroaching too far into those who encroach too far into nature will typically provoke our wrath.
Yeah. I mean, that's always what happens when you snoop to places where you shouldn't.
But yes, don't need to worry too much about me. I'm also just helping these fair folk with their journeys. Eventually, I'll be returning northward, hopefully.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yenna, you don't want to go explore the stars all around the world?
Oh, I would very much like to.
I bet you would enjoy the stars from the ship.
Wait, do we have a ship now? Wait, you
Do
have a
you have a
boat?
ship,
No, I don't. We
Yenna?
don't.
No, Yenna. My father is a mercenary and works with a mercenary crew, and the main thing that we do is ship faring.
I wonder how. Wait, that means we could sail further south, see all the stars that we cannot see from our point of the world. My goodness, it's all so beautiful in my mind.
I think I just blew Yenna's mind, Alric.
Yeah.
Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh gods. But that being said, we've got to get out of here.
Mhm. Have any clue? Well, I assume you guys know how to do it. I know you guys know. And it involves those 3 keys, yes?
Raven's going to take out the orb and kind of move it around in her hands and just kind of investigate it a little bit.
You can see the lights from within kind of shimmer through the broken glass, as if things are moving inside, but yet again, like the whispers you're still hearing, that you can't focus on them. As soon as you think you see something and you try to grab onto it, it slips out of your fingers like sand.
Like grains of sand.
Now, based on the picture, this thing looks sharp. Is it actually?
Nope.
Okay. So yeah, she's just gonna sit there for a bit with just like moving it around in her hand, just contemplatively while Yenna and Alric are talking. Or staring at each other awkwardly. It could be both. um,
It sounds
but
like the
after,
party is ready to rest.
yes.
And the hours begin to tick by, one after the other. Your body's starting to calm and heal. The stresses of the last adventure slowly slipping away as if they were only but a dream. But as you do, that, for tonight,
We have 30 minutes.
I'm aware. It's
Again.
going to be too much
Okay.
to get through with what's coming next.
Okay.
We're going to leave it there. So we have a whole day to deal with what is coming up.
Dun,
So,
dun, dun.
good job, you guys. That was a lot of fun. Y'all have a wonderful night. And for those listening in, we hope you rejoin us for next week. Peace.
Bye.